Good morning, guys. How's it going? My name is Milk Ducks, and this is Quack Attack number 6, where we learn to be better players. Brought to you, finally, in glorious high definition. That is right. I finally got my HD PVR, and I am really enjoying it so far. But please let me know what you think, because I'm working with some different editing software now, and I'm not totally sure if I know just exactly what I'm doing yet. But hey, it just takes practice, right? Today we will be looking at a game of domination on everybody's favorite spawn trap, Dome, and we'll be talking a little bit about the importance of good map control, but primarily on a subject that's, kind of been a gripe with me for quite a while, and that is people complaining that you're camping when all you're doing is just playing domination the way it's meant to be played. We'll talk a little bit about what domination is, like what the game type is all about. And we'll deconstruct some of the major arguments that I think you hear thrown around a lot. But it's going to be interesting, I think. And all this kind of started with, well, I remember playing this game specifically. And after it was over, I got a message from one of the guys on the other team. And he, what he said was that I was shit. He said that I was a camper and that I don't have a life. And that, I'll die alone as a virgin, and all the other standard shit that you hear guys say on the internet when they're butthurt and anonymous. I didn't know this guy, and I certainly didn't say anything in the lobby to piss him off. He just kind of took it upon himself to send me a shitty message telling me what he thinks about the way I play. And what frustrated me the most about it, honestly, wasn't that he was angry, or that he was directing the anger at me. What bothered me, honestly, was that I really don't think that I'm camping in this game. I really don't. I'm just playing domination. Look, guys, let's just be real. Domination is a game of capture and hold. You guys ever play World of Warcraft? It's a lot like Arathi basing from that. The point of the game isn't to get kills necessarily, although that's certainly usually a secondary goal. The point of the game is to capture objectives and hold them. And hold, in this case, means keeping the enemy team from capturing them. And you accomplish that with map control, you accomplish it with communication, and you accomplish it with a fundamental understanding of the spawn system. The reason I'm posted up around this tank, just for example, is because it's what I like to call the map's pivot point. From here, I can obviously stop the enemy who's rushing out the front door toward Charlie, but I can also swing to my right and act as kind of a backup or secondary defender for the rear exit, which leads toward Alpha. So I can cover both the spawn's primary exits more or less from this one point. Now, from time to time, and there's really nothing you can do about it. It doesn't seem to matter how careful you are with the spawn zones. Enemies will inevitably start spawning behind you. Usually, it's in that sort of transition area between Dome and the entrance to Charlie. And when that happens, they'll almost certainly try to snake it out from underneath you. And if that's the case, I can pretty easily just turn to my left and run down there and try to stop the cap. So it's really not camping, in my opinion. It's defending the objectives from a central location. From this spot, I am both effective and versatile, and that's what good map control is all about. That's kind of what this whole game type is all about. But, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I hear this kind of stuff all the time. All the time. And you know what? Most of the time, it's from the guys who are running assassin the whole game, and instead of trying to push out toward the flag, these are the guys who just lay down. They just lay down in their own spawns with a claymore or a motion sensor or the heartbeat sensor, and just prone with a sniper rifle or dual FMGs or whatever, and just wait for somebody to run into their crosshairs. These guys don't give 2/4 of a shit about winning the game. They just want to post a good KD, and as soon as the enemy team puts up any kind of opposition, they don't even try to go for the flags anymore. Fuck that, they say. I'm not going to run in there and get killed. And you know what? I can actually kind of see their position on that. Would it be frustrating to be the guys who are trapped in Bravo in this game? Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. But we have talked on this channel before about how to break a spawn trap, right? I mean, I have talked before at length about the kinds of things that players can do to frustrate or slip a trap. And one of the big points is, or it has always been, to just throw smoke. Just throw smoke. GG. I mean, imagine if one of the guys in this clip had tossed smoke out the front door. I would have been temporarily, forced to relocate, behind the Humvees or something. I could just stand there like a dipshit and probably get knifed, but, I should really I would have to move. And that would give the other team some breathing room, It would probably be enough to get them onto Charlie stairs. It might even be enough for them to get a flag. I'm over here on this side pretty much by myself. I mean, you occasionally see someone else swing by when I call out for help, because I need to resupply with scavenger or something. But if I got smoked and the enemy made a real push toward Charlie, then I would be forced to call in maybe 2, maybe 3 guys from the other exit, and suddenly that spawn trap's looking a little bit shaky. Maybe it wouldn't lead to a direct break, but it would certainly give the enemy, a fighting chance. But nobody throws smoke in this game, and I think that's probably because nobody runs smoke in general, which is unfortunate because it's really super useful and really effective. I've been using smoke pretty regularly since about COD 4, and there are a lot of ways to use it. Typically you throw smoke onto an objective or something, to prevent enemies from being able to pinpoint you with their guns while you're going for a cap. But you can also throw it down a long sight line to prevent a sniper from picking you off as you travel across the map. You could also throw smoke into a group of defenders like I was talking about before, and they'll be forced to break formation, which might give you an opportunity to make a move. You could even just use it as a distraction or a decoy. Most people, they know when they see the smoke that the point of the smoke is to cover something. I've had a lot of success with throwing smoke left and flanking right. Enemies watch the smoke because they think that's where I'm coming from, and I just come around behind them. Smoke is awesome, but concussions and flashbangs have always been considered to be a bit more effective. And in general, game-to-game play, I think they probably are. They're certainly hard to go without in Modern Warfare 3 since they help you generate assists that feed Hardline Pro, and also because Blast Shield is pretty much fucking useless against them, and that's probably another commentary subject all on its own. Alright, so what's the score at now? 160 something. Alright, so I've got about a minute and a half left. I just wanted to run some things by you guys. First of all, just thank you again for watching. Thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. But the big thing, though, is that starting today, hopefully today, I'm going to start posting some different videos. Not just Call of Duty stuff anymore, because Call of Duty is not the only game that I play. I play a lot of games. Right now, I'm actually pretty big into... have you seen the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning? It's a fantastic game. I really like it. And what's more is my wife likes it. My wife has been playing it, and it's cool. She hasn't played a game since Kingdom Hearts, and it's cool because we get to talk about it. I mean, usually I talk about games, and she listens, and she thinks it's cool. But this is cool because we actually we're both playing it and having fun, and it's really exciting. So hopefully today I'll have some gameplay and commentary up for Kingdoms of Amalur, and then starting next month, I'm definitely going to be doing some Mass Effect 3 stuff. That's probably my most anticipated game of this year. So you're definitely going to see some Mass Effect 3 stuff. But let me know what kind of stuff you'd like to see. You want to see me play through some missions? Or do you want to see me, showing you how to get some achievements? I mean, just let me know, guys. I'm open to suggestions on this one. But yeah, tell me what you think, and I'll take it on board, and we'll kind of go from there. But until next time, my name is MilkDucks. Ah, man, I messed it up, didn't I? Oh, quack, quack.